Welcome to Life in Motion. I'm your host, Elias, and this podcast is built on a simple idea. There's no single path to living well. In each episode, we sit down with people from different backgrounds to share practical insights, personal stories, and the perspectives that have shaped their lives. Our goal is simple. Do what you love, be who you are for as long as you can. Thanks for being here, and I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Welcome to Life in Motion, and today we have Johnny Cataldi. Oh boy.
Pleasure to be here, boys. And girls. Boys and girls.
Oh no. Oh man.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. You're dude, I cannot keep a straight face. Oh geez. Okay.
Dude, lock in.
Get it together. Come on, Elias.
Just pretend like just a normal dude. Like you're just interviewing a random guy off of 6th Street, and it's just
off of 6th Street because I'm on 6th Street often.
Yes.
You
live at 6th Street.
I do. As a personal trainer, yes, I do.
Yep.
All right. So we have Johnny Cataldi on Life in Motion today. Johnny is my coworker at Westwood Country Club. He's actually the newest trainer there, so he has a lot of fresh perspectives and stories and things to share, right?
I do. Yeah, it's been great.
You're a goober.
Yeah, man. I love it there. Westwood, didn't ever think I would be where I'm at right now. So it's just been a lot of fun, and I'm just enjoying this ride that I'm on right now.
You're pretty young, you're new in the field, and that's exactly why I want to talk to you. And I see you every day at work, and you've been training at Westwood like a little over a year, is that right?
I started as an intern in May of 2025. And then I didn't start officially like training and handling clients until September of that year. So I've been training a little bit less than a year, but I've been at Westwood for a little more than a year.
Okay. See, that's crazy. Like I see you every day, and I just feel like you've been there a lot longer.
And for me, it's like the opposite. Like I feel like I just got there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm already at a year there. Like it's just flying by.
And that's a good thing. That means you're having fun, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I kind of know your story or whatever we want to call it, but for everyone else out there, yes, you're a personal trainer. What made you decide to get into training? Because I know that wasn't always the plan.
Yeah, I went into UT. I applied as an engineering major. I wanted to do biomedical engineering. I didn't really know much about it. I just knew that I liked science and I was good at math. And so I probably wrote the weakest essay to get into the engineering school in UT history. And, it's okay. They didn't accept me. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? And I talked to my advisor, and she was like, what do you like? I was like, sports. And she was like, you ever thought of kinesiology? I was like, no, but like, what can you do? And they're like, oh, there's physical therapy. I was like, cool. So I'll do the pre-PT route. I did all the classes, shadowed a little bit at some clinics, and I was like, this is boring. I'm not really liking it, but I guess I'll stick with it. And then it wasn't until my last semester where I actually took a personal training class. And I handled some clients, and I just learned how to train people, and it was so fun. And like, I was like, okay, like I could see there is potential in this field. So for my internship, because at UT, if you're a kinesiology major, you have to finish with an internship. So Rob, our boss, actually talked to our class and told us about Westwood. And I was like, okay, like, let me check it out. And I went in for an interview, and it was awesome. Like Rob was super welcoming, and he was like, like you're always going to have a place here to intern, but like go check out some other places, and I did, and they weren't the right fit. So I did the internship, and after shadowing all the trainers, I was like, yeah, like this is where I want to be. Like I want to have clientele of my own. I want to make my own schedule. Like I just want to go on the ride. So now I'm here.
You're doing the thing.
Yeah.
And sorry, man, I'm gonna bounce around. My head with around you is just jumping all over the place.
You're good, man. You're good. I mean, I've
We
really tried to stay serious like this whole time. Like I'm trying to be professional, but it's just hard with you because like for the viewers that don't know, Elias is probably one of my best friends. So like at work we just mess around all the time, and like I feel like we never really have like serious conversations. So it's gonna be a good one.
It is. Here's another side note. We are live from Johnny's apartments. Don't ask me why I'm the one inside of his apartment.
I have a really good heat tolerance, so I was like, you know what, let me just become one with nature, and I'm actually on my balcony right now. So it's pretty cool. I got a nice view of some bikes and some stairs. Yeah, a little humid, but we're good.
And I'm in the AC. It feels really good inside. Just gotta say
Yeah, I
that.
bet it does. Yeah, he has a nice poster right behind him too.
It's your poster. We're in your apartment.
Yeah, we definitely are.
So back to your again journey into personal training. You didn't think you wanted to do this at first, and now you are. Was there a moment where you were like, all right, I'm going to go full into personal training?
Um, I think it was after, so at UT for my personal training class where we actually train people. I had this really difficult client, and it's not that he was difficult, like he was hard to train. It's just that like there was a lot of stuff he couldn't really do. So we kind of worked with him, and I don't know, I love the challenge, and it made me feel good. Like he invited me to a banquet that he was having after we were done like with his sessions. And I was like, I just really like this camaraderie and like the relationships you build with people. So I think at that moment, that's when I was like, okay, I want to do this full time. Just because like I still talk with him to this day. Like if he comes into town, I'll train him, and it's just fun. Like I don't know, I love that man. So
Yeah, for sure. You, if nothing else, you keep it fun. And I gotta take something from that. Like I forget that sometimes. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna structure a client's programs, and we're gonna do this, this, and this. And then you like literally come in to work grittying, and I'm like, all right, what is this guy doing?
there was a, I want to say this story. There was one time where it was Friday. The vibes were high. It was Friday morning, and I walk in, and I started gritting, like started dancing, and then like I look over at Elias, and he's just looking at me like in shock, and I'm like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, "We have this new client who wants to take your class," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Like, hi, I'm Johnny. I'm teaching this class. Like, come in, it'll be fun." But it was just I was just setting the tone. Like, that's all it was.
He was setting the tone. He just comes in gritting across the front desk counter right in front of this woman who is like, "Oh, it's my first day here, and I'm really excited, and I don't know what to expect." And then Johnny comes just full. You
Uh,
you
I
you
hope she I hope she had fun. I think she did. You know.
you keep it fun, man. We can all take something from Johnny. Keep it fun and fresh. So do you have a favorite client?
I love all my clients the same. Like each has a special place in my heart. And like genuinely, like I do get excited when they walk in the door because it's just like, all right, like let's help you get better today. And like they all have their own stories, and it's just like so cool hearing everyone's perspective on like life. And like as much as they're learning from me, I'm learning from them on how to navigate through life because I'm new to this. So like they help me out with apartment hunting and like getting on top of maintenance, and then like car shopping, and like it's been fun.
It's cool to watch you in the short amount of time you've been working. It's cool to watch you grow and I'm learning stuff from you, man. That's pretty cool. I've been doing this 8 years now, but yeah, I have my routine, my same ways of doing things. And then I watch you walk in and I'm like, oh man, I like that exercise, or I should do that. So I'm learning from you.
Dude, I'm the same way with you guys. Like, I will see some of the trainers doing stuff, and I'm like, I ask questions. I'm like, what does it do? And then next session, I'm be like, all right, let's try this. Like, I right now, I just feel like I'm a sponge, and I'm just trying to take in everything that I can. So it's fun.
You've learned a lot in a year. So before that, I'm going to shoot some rapid fire questions at you. How does that sound?
Hit me, bro.
Bro. And then we'll talk about the Blue Jays and how to break 90 in golf.
Break 100, more like.
Here we go. Favorite exercise?
Favorite exercise? I think it would be incline bench press on a Smith machine. I'm getting very specific, and I just like how protective it is, like very low risk of injury if you know what you're doing. I also really enjoy dips. Like, I honestly, chest exercises are my favorite, but dips are probably an all-time high for me. So yeah,
You sound like a bro right now.
I'm slowly getting out of my bro phase, but it's still in there.
Every day is chest day.
Every day's chest day. No, not anymore. Not anymore.
Least favorite exercise?
Least favorite, it would probably be a jump squat with like weight and like there. I'm not saying not to do like everyone needs to do them because they're really good for like explosiveness and power. It's just I just don't enjoy doing them, but they're extremely beneficial. So like at the end of the day, you have to. But I think that would be up there for me.
Fair enough. All right. Exercises that are overrated. This is a good one.
Overrated exercises. I think weighted calf raises for sure. I feel like it causes more harm than good. I feel like calf raises on their own are really good in terms of like ankle mobility. But if you're just adding a weight on it, like let's say you load up a plate on each side, you're doing calf raises on that. I feel like you're just making your calves extremely tight, and that could lead to injury like in your knees because now your ankles are not as mobile, and it's just I probably that answer.
That's interesting. I don't disagree with you. I think I would probably pair something like that with stretching out your calves right after. But the
That's
calves are
fair.
a weird
Yeah.
muscle. Like I don't know the science as to why this is, but they just don't grow. People don't grow their calves. Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
hypertrophy training my calves. They just don't really grow.
Yeah. It's a genetic thing for sure. Like you could train them all you want. Like I have a friend, and we always make fun of him because he has small calves, but he goes insane. Like he's calf raising 2 plates on each side, and there's no growth. They're just kind of there, and it's just funny.
The calves, man. Oh, geez.
Calves.
All right.
Shout out
Morning or
LeBron.
evening workouts? Oh my God. He's a LeBron fan.
um,
Can you tell?
love LeBron. He's returning to Cleveland. In case if you guys don't
Is he?
know, listen to this podcast. I don't know. Maybe I'm hoping so, man.
This will be interesting because yeah, we're going to quote you right now. Let's see if this
Yeah,
ages well. He's going to
my age like
Cleveland.
milk, or it might age like wine. We'll see. What was the question?
It was morning or evening workouts.
I have to say, I used to be an evening guy, but I think morning is the way to go. Like evening comes and I just feel so sluggish because like my day's already happened, and it's just hard to get like in that mindset to like, okay, like let's get ready for the gym. But morning, it really sets the tone for the rest of the day. Like you just feel good after doing a workout. So get it over with, and then you're now focused and you're like, okay, let's conquer today's work. So I would go morning.
I agree, dude. I'm tired of when we finish our work and we don't even work a 9 to 5. And like
Yeah.
more power to people that do work out after work, but I can't imagine doing that. Like if you have to do it, but I got to do in the morning.
Even like breaks, like let's say we have a break at like 1, like it's like, this is kind of tough. It's like I wish I would have done this, came in earlier and did it, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So
You got to do it.
gotta do it. Just do it.
Um, just do it.
Nike.
Nike sponsored. We will be one day,
We will
maybe.
be one day. We're trying to get that Celsius sponsor. Lucky if you're hearing this, probably
Lucky,
this is a
Lucky
good investment
Energy.
right here. This podcast is about to take off. So by the way, Lucky, we drink you guys every day, and we also eat your energy gummies, which are phenomenal.
The gummies are so good, and I had
Yeah,
never. Oh my gosh, they're so good.
Elias was not a caffeine guy until Lucky.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, I was like a serious hater too, not just like indifferent.
Yeah, bad. And then now
Yeah,
it's like, hey, you want to split a Lucky? It's like, sure.
it's like every other day. Oh gosh,
Yeah,
your trainers are hooked.
yeah, for
Yeah, so
sure.
Lucky if you're here, if you're listening to this, Lucky Energy.
Lucky Energy. Do you want me to say the full name or no?
Let's
I'm
not
just
do that. All right. Favorite cheat meal.
cheat meal. Um, at Westwood, among the trainers, they know me for eating a lot of hot Cheetos, and that is for sure it. Or McDonald's. McDonald's is great. Like, shout out the chicken nuggets. You can't go wrong with them. Especially now they got the World Cup meal. Like you could get a free player cup. That's cool. But yeah, hot Cheetos for sure, and McDonald's nuggets. Those are top two.
Dude, you've got the diet of like a 12-year-old boy.
It's bad. But it's improved like from when I was. Oh my gosh, it's raining. It's improved from when I was younger. It used to be way worse. Like I legit would only eat two things, and it's like an anxiety kind of thing. Like it's like I see food that I don't recognize, and like I go into like fight or flight mode. Like I'm like, what is this? And that's a whole nother story. But yeah, my diet's pretty bad.
But it's gotten better. I've watched it get
It's
better.
gotten it's gotten better. I'm expanding my
Yeah.
palate slowly but surely.
You're also young.
Yeah. But I know I'm not going to be young forever.
There you go. Hey, is it raining? Is it that bad outside?
No, there's no it's like drizzling, but it hasn't gotten in here yet. So
All right.
I think we're fine.
Keep us updated.
Keep us updated. I'll be your weatherman for today.
All right. Favorite sports team. You'll like this one.
Sports team. Are we talking about like across four major sports or
You know what? Give me all of them because some people don't know you. So,
okay. Starting with football. I am a Las Vegas Raider fan. I'm not a fan that they moved to Vegas. I wish I would have stayed in Oakland, but you know what? It's okay. We got Fernando Mendoza, Heisman winner. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be just fine. Um, Baseball, Toronto Blue Jay. Um, that World Series last year, I still have nightmares from. It was probably the most gut wrenching experience I've ever experienced as a sports fan. Um, it just to be that close, and for the people that aren't listening, like Blue Jays just needed one run, bases loaded, one out, and they couldn't get the job done. And you know, it's okay, it's fine. Sports, it builds character, I guess. But yeah, Toronto Blue Jays for baseball. For basketball, basketball is a sport I played all my life. It's hard to follow a team because I had a lot of players that I looked up to growing up, like seeing them in high school, watching their mixtapes, and then they go to different teams. So it's like I like this team, I like that team. Right now, I'm just a LeBron fan. Like wherever he goes, pretty much I'll support. I also like the Hornets because of Lamella Ball, but he's not there anymore. Um, I like the Wizards because of Trey Young. So it's just it. I really don't have a team, but yeah, I guess right now
dude,
Lakers.
did you even mention the Longhorns?
that okay. Are we talking college? I thought we were talking about pro.
Oh, come on.
Longhorns for
I said
sure.
give me
Longhorns
all of
for
them.
everything.
Okay.
Longhorns for everything. I used to not be a Longhorn fan. I actually went for Oklahoma during some of the Red River rivalries growing up, just because, I'm from El Paso. It's far from Austin, and like we really don't have a dog in the fight. So I actually want to go to UCLA, but ended up going to Texas, and now I bleed burnt orange. So it's fun.
This is our year.
This is our year, hopefully. Knock on wood.
Arch for Heisman.
Arch for Heisman, Arch for the Campbell Award. I don't even know if that's the quarterback award. Give Arch all the trophies.
Give him all the trophies. I think we're
Arch and
part of the
Sark.
problem. Oh boy.
I think we are, but I'm trying not to
We
drink the Kool-Aid too much this year. I got hype
I
last
already
year.
am.
I drank all of it
Yeah.
last year, and that did not work well. But no, in Arch we
Yeah.
trust, and Sark we trust. Love Quinn Ewers, love Bijan. So
Boom. All right, Johnny, another one. Who's the funniest trainer at Westwood?
I feel like I have a unique relationship with each of the trainers. So like I just can't pick one. Like they all make me laugh in like
Ah,
different ways. Like I feel like
boo. Come on.
my humor is very similar to like yours and Abby's and Rob's. Um, Me and Rich, we just talk like basketball. So like I just love kind of like messing with him and like we just talk hoops and like laugh over that. Um, Deanna, we just vibe. Like she's funny. Um, we're actually really close, me and Deanna. Like we tell each other a lot of stuff, so it's cool. And then Holly has her dad jokes. Like it's unique and it's just funny. And like she'll say something when you least expect it and you'll just start cracking up. So it's yeah. Did I miss
Yeah,
anyone? Right.
we got characters. That
Yeah.
that sums it up.
Shout out Logan too. Logan's the boy.
Logan is a boy.
Yeah.
Logan, man, Logan only works like 2 hours a week
I know.
because
But
he's grinding in PT school right now, physical
that's
therapy
right.
school.
He's a
Yeah.
beast. He is a
Mm-hmm.
beast.
All right, another one. Here we go.
Okay. Here we go.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who gives the toughest workouts? The toughest workouts.
Toughest workouts. Are you talking about to their clients or through the classes? Like classes that I've taken or just in
Ooh,
general?
let's say just in general, like to their clients. Or you can go clients and classes if you have separate answers.
Honestly, I gotta give it to Rob. Like I
Wow.
I threw up in his power hour. He didn't even know that until like a week ago. I discreetly went off while we were doing incline sprints and I sneaked my way to the bathroom and let it out and then came back and hopped back on the treadmill. I threw up for Holly's too. But Rob and then me and Rob like kind of share a client. So like he'll tell me what he did with Rob and he's like, man, I'm just so sore. So like I have to dial it back a little bit for him because by the time I get him, Rob's already done the damage. So that's probably Rob.
That's so I really thought you were gonna say Holly, but they're like up there 1-2 for the toughest
Yeah, for
classes
sure.
too, because they both really kill the power hours we
Yeah,
have.
Holly's power hour is like no joke either. And I was thinking some not nice words when I took it, but I mean, they're really good. And for anyone listening, definitely do a power hour. Try it once. You might get hooked and become part of the crew that shows up every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it's a good high intensity interval training
Dude,
workout.
it's the same crew and they're very like jacked and fit
Yes.
and they show up
Yes.
every week, man.
And if
It's like
there's
church to them.
Yes. And if like, cause like Elias and I have subbed it. So like they'll tell you, they're like, that was too easy. And it's like, okay, like I'm sorry. But they want to be like exercised. Like they love the hit stuff. So I mean, shout out to them.
Shout out to them. And here's a piece of advice. Don't eat a, what did you have? A chorizo taco before the
I
power
had a
hour?
chorizo taco before Holly's Power Hour. The only reason why I did that is because I didn't eat anything before Rob's and I threw up. But that was my fault. I was just chugging water, and so I got really bloated. So I just threw up the water. And then Elias was making a run to court 7, and he was like, "Do you want anything?" And it was like 30 minutes before the class, and I was like, "You know what? I'll probably get something, like get a little energy in me before the class." So I was like, "Yeah, let me get a chorizo burrito," because I'm from El Paso, so we love those over there. So I grabbed one, and then yeah, it was in the toilet like probably 30 minutes later. So
There goes
yeah,
$2. Oh my
it was
gosh.
$2.
Yeah, I was gonna Venmo request you, but I felt bad.
And I was just an intern too, so
Yeah, man, those tacos are dangerous. They're good. Maybe we
they're
shouldn't be talking
addicting.
about tacos. Yeah.
They're addicting. Elise is getting hungry now.
Oh, go no, not this. I
But
low
yeah.
key eat a lot.
Yeah. Elias is like my brother. So like every time like an intern walks in or like someone new walks in, and I always have to tell him like, hey, watch out for Elias because he eats a lot. So like he'll make like 3-4 trips to like court 7, or like he'll just be in the break room. So it's just like he's a big back.
He's the and you told them this after just meeting them, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah, and then they'll always be like, "Oh, Johnny told me that you eat a lot."
gosh. Hi, nice to meet you. I heard you eat a lot.
Yeah.
Like, but I keep lean. I try to.
No, you do. You're good at keeping lean, and like Elias is always moving around in the gym. Like he can't just like chill, which is like a good thing. Like that's something I wish I did, because like he's always on go. He's on a treadmill. He's doing some monster walks, just walking around doing curls. So like he's always moving and trying to stay fit. So it's cool.
Way to explain it.
Yeah, that's perfect
But
explanation.
yeah, I do. I can't move. No, sorry. I can't sit still. I do have a, I wouldn't call it a problem, but sometimes I wish I could just chill out like you. Like just in general, I'm trying to be a little bit more present, and you're really chill just like all the time. Uh-oh, is it
Yeah,
raining?
I try to be. Yeah, but I think I'm protected.
Okay, we took a brief rain delay break. So we're
Rain's
back.
blowing. It's coming.
All right, man. So yeah, back to your experience in training. And you've been training coming up on a year now, and you're learning a lot. What is one piece of life lesson or advice that you've learned from working with your clients? Like, what's something you walked in to training thinking about, like, oh, I was taught this in school, and then you learned in practice, like, oh, it doesn't work that way?
Well, I feel like in school, I mean, everything's very by the textbook. So, like talking about which zone to train at, just like the physiology behind exercise. So you kind of learn through the textbook, and um, you think it applies to everyone, and then you get out onto the floor, and it's like, no, like everyone's different, and you just got to learn how to like adapt and like critically think, okay, what will be the exercise that is most suitable to this person, to where they don't feel like death or feel in pain, but they're getting some adaptation developed. So I think just applying what I learned to different people, and like learning that it's not a universal thing. You gotta see how everyone reacts to it and how their body responds to it.
Yeah, I was laughing because I actually couldn't agree more with what you said, but you talked about like, oh, someone doesn't want to feel like death, and then I was like, well, actually, some people do. Like,
Yeah, I mean, power hour.
dude, there's people that are literally like, I want you to kill me. Like, I want to be shaking outside of this.
Yeah,
But and then there's people I have that are like very like hesitant to weight train or be in the gym, which I understand. And so we got to go a lot lighter and we got to take
right,
baby steps. It's just like there's so many types of people out there.
for sure. But luckily, like with school, I mean, that personal training class, it just really prepared me for being out on the floor. Like I I guess I consider that school, but it's more just like hands-on, like learning how to deal with people, learning how to contact people for sessions, how to schedule, how to actually train them. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go big. What's the biggest lesson you've learned or like failure you can think of? If there's like a one story or one day thing where you were like, oh man, I didn't do that thing right from training.
Mm, I think it would probably be, I mean, I don't know if I would consider it a failure, but like I feel like with my first ever client, it was, I think she's like 13, a 13-year-old girl. I had never trained kids before, so I felt like that session was just terrible. Like I was trying to do sports specific exercises and like implement everything that I've learned all into one session. And I feel like I was just overcomplicating everything. And I feel like the session didn't really go that smooth. And I kept on looking up on the clock and I was like, oh my gosh, I have this much time left. Like I need to come up with fillers. So that was just a real shock. And I was like, okay, got to better prepare for training kids. And like now I'm used to it. Like I've dealt with many, but that was a first real eye opener when I started training.
And I didn't know that. That's surprising because you're kind of the like go-to trainer now for our high school athletes. Johnny, you work with like a lot of kids, so interesting to hear you talk about
Yeah,
that. But we've all had those moments.
for sure. Yeah, I didn't even know I was a go-to guy, which is it's pretty cool. Yeah, I do work with a lot of high school athletes and it's fun.
You kind of are. No, seriously, like you work with almost all of our high school athletes. But
Yeah.
you also train moms and dads. You really do work with all people.
Hmm.
Yeah. Now, let's flip that. What's a positive story or big takeaway you've learned from your time at Westwood where you were like, "Oh, I found that this thing has really worked." Like a program, a exercise or just something.
I mean, I wouldn't really say like a specific exercise. Like for programming, I have like, I guess my geez, I don't know if you guys hear that thunder. That is loud. Uh for my program, I mean I have like a layout, um and I try to like apply it towards everyone. Obviously, not everyone's the same, so like I'll modify it as needed. Um but just like improvement, I want to use a specific client as an example because she's always telling me, I could be the blueprint or the testimony that you give other people. Her name is Shannon Moody. I am name dropping her. Um, she had a weaker core compared to, well, when we first started. Like I think her plank was 20 seconds, and we really just lasered it on core, doing lots of planks, doing power off presses, just incorporating it with every circuit that we did. Her plank is at like a minute 10 now, and like we'll do planks on a yoga ball and she's like, no, I want to go to a minute. And it's not really me that did it. Like I'm the one who's programming it, but it's like her mindset going into each session, like her resilience, and she's like, "Don't baby me. Like I can do this. Like I need to do this for myself." So I mean, it's just stories like that, like just seeing clients' growth is what I found to be like my biggest accomplishment. But it's I give all the credit to them. Like they're the ones that are showing up every session. They're grinding. So yeah.
Yeah, because I know her, I will agree. I've seen y'all like from the very, very start to working with her now. And yeah, she's a lot stronger. And you got her when she was at like step 0. Like
Right. Yeah.
she had nothing coming in. So yeah, she's a lot stronger now. Y'all seem to be a really good fit. You have fun and she's been really, really consistent. So she's really good about showing up to the gym.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah. She's great.
She's a bro.
She's a bro. She's a bro and she's funny and we play word games together and she kicks my butt and you know what, it's okay. I'll get her one day. But yeah.
You got to humble the trainer.
Gotta humble the trainer.
Now, how do you keep your clients motivated like on a week to week basis? Because we do work with people that I've mentioned many times before live busy lives and there's like a wide range of things people do, but from lawyers to doctors to CEOs and then even parents that take care of children, like dude, their schedules are packed. Like they come
Mm-hmm.
in beat sometimes. How do you keep them motivated?
Um, for one is I try not to make two training sessions the same. Like I'm always changing it up. I don't even know if I've like I mean, I'm for sure repeated exercises, but like specific sessions, I don't think I've had the same one each time. So doing that, and then I also like to highlight their growth. So if I know that we're hitting a new, I guess like PR for working sets for a specific exercise, like when they're done with that, I'm like, that's the most you've ever done. That's the most weight you've ever done. And like, you need to give yourself, I give them a high five. I love giving high fives. So I just highlight things like that. And like, they seem to be excited. And I think knowing that they're getting stronger and like getting better um, kind of motivates them. I can't speak for them, but that's just what I see from my perspective. So I think just little things like that I think that's why they keep coming in and I just try to connect with them, talk to them, not as a trainer, but just as a companion. So yeah.
Yeah, you got to be there for your clients and switch it up and you're really good at that. I think you do a class. It's one of the circuits you teach where you don't do any repeat exercises. And I just laugh every time I hear that. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
how does he have the mental capacity to do that?
Well, I actually do that for all my classes and I got that idea from one of the boot camp members and he was like, no repeat Mondays. And I was like, I like that because it keeps me sharp and it also keeps them on their toes. So I'm just going to apply it for all my classes. So whether it's stretch, circuit, mobility, boot camp, I will not repeat an exercise.
And that's engaging. Like you said, it keeps us on our toes, but also yeah, there's a time and a place for very, very, very structured sets, reps, and this is what we're doing. And for a lot of people, we do that. But for other people, I mean, yeah, you want to be in the gym. And if you don't want to go in on a Friday because you know what to expect and you're like, oh, I've done the thing 1,000 times before, it's like you're probably not going to show up. But if no one knows what's going on, like,
Yeah,
geez.
it's always funny. And then like they'll always tell me they're like, "Oh, like thank God you do it one time because I would not want to do this again." And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, but I always try to incorporate like I repeat the muscle group that we're working on. I'll just change up the exercise.
Yeah. See, and that's a great compromise. That's genius. My gosh, I'm still learning from you. Because yeah, you can just switch up the exercise. Keep it fresh, man. Keep it fun. It all works the same muscle groups most of the time.
Yeah. So it's really cool.
Now, what's one piece of fitness advice that you think is outdated? Like what's kind of the buzz around the gym right now, and what do you think people are maybe misinterpreting?
Can it be like supplemental advice, like with supplements? Does that count, or do you want
100%.
specific? I think just the whole creatine thing, and a lot of people are scared to take it because it's like, oh, it'll mess up your kidneys and you'll get kidney stones. And like, I don't know if y'all know this, but like creatine is probably the most studied supplement out of every single supplement, and there's almost like no harm to it. And it improves muscle mass while also improving cognitive function. Like it is possibly the greatest supplement that has ever been created. So I think just the whole, I guess, timidness, if that's the right word behind it, I think that's a big misconception.
That was a great answer. I didn't even expect that one. And I agree with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Protein is pretty big
Yeah.
buzz topic word around the gym right now. And
Right.
this is 2026. And
2026.
it is very, very, very important. But yeah, you're right. Creatine is like not maybe it is the most studied supplement out there.
I think there was even a point where the MLB tried to ban it because they said it was a performance enhancer. And like, yeah, it is, but like it's just crazy. And it's a natural supplement. Like you get it from meat, but like the difference is you'll get, if you eat X amount of chicken or whatever, you'll probably get like 1 gram, if that. But like it's just like enhancing your creatine intake. My dad was, the reason why I say that is because like my dad was a big hater on it. Like he was scared. He's like, you're gonna mess up your kidneys, you're gonna mess up your liver by taking this. Like I was like, no, I'm not. Like it's fine. So I'm trying to get him to be on it. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I just want to highlight like the cognitive importance. Like I think there's studies that it'll kind of help. I mean, it won't prevent Alzheimer's completely, but it aids in preventing Alzheimer's. So, and like my personal training instructor was like, I make my son take it every morning with like his protein shake, just so that way he could stay sharp.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Like young people, old people, for performance, for longevity, the list goes on and on. Now, is there a topic or trend or something that you think deserves more attention? I guess that is creatine for you, but is there something else you can think of, something that's not really being talked about right now?
I mean, I feel like when people think of the gym, they think about like bodybuilding and um very, very high intensity workouts. But I feel like functional movement is the way to go. You're increasing your strength, you're increasing range of motion, preventing falls. Like you're just bettering yourself to perform everyday tasks. So I feel like that should be talked up about a little more. And I feel like everyone should kind of like hop on training for functionality rather than, I mean, you'll get the adaptations of like strength and muscle building with functional training, but I feel like isolating specific muscles for certain days, like push pull legs. I used to be one of those push pull legs guy. I just think if you do functional movement training, you'll see similar adaptations to other types of training.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with push pull legs. It's right and it's the
Right.
right program for a certain specific population of people. As I'm getting older and as I work at Westwood Country Club, like we work at a country club with older adults, so people don't have the time. It has nothing to do with the science behind the training itself, the volume, the load. It's just people don't have the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I was about to
But
say like it's
yeah.
just a time thing now that we're older. Like if you're young, you're in college, high school, and like that's how you want to train, go for it. Like just be careful with like form and everything. But it is important to work on mobility, stability, flexibility, just that way you can set yourself up in the long term. And like when you're older, you don't have rigidness anywhere. So
Yeah. Let's also talk about your clients specifically and give me examples of like adults you work with and what they can do. I wish we could have just erased the myth of as you get older, it's inevitable you will decline. Yes, to some extent, but we just had that challenge at Westwood that Rob made where
oh my
we
gosh.
saw times on like people's like the amount of push-ups they could do, their plank time, how long they could hang from a bar, and then we tested their grip strength, and it just blew me out of the water. Dude, we had clients outperforming us, and we're in our 20s. That is
We have
absurd.
some dogs at Westwood, and like shout out to everyone that participated in the challenge. Like you guys keep doing what you're doing, and it was so fun to see. I was just happy my name stayed on the board for one of the categories, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, it was great.
What were you
So the
on
question,
for?
I was on for dead hang, so I got a minute 45, and I was number one for probably 20 minutes, and then I had a client walk in, and I was like, oh, let's test your dead hang. He got a minute 56, and I was like, well, there goes. Like I gave it everything I got, and he was like, I think I still have more in the tank. He ended
Oh
up being
my
number one,
gosh.
so
And
yeah.
how old is he?
I don't know his specific age. I want to say he's in his 40s, but doesn't have a lot of time. He's busy at work. He's a jeweler. I think that's how you say it. So he's always busy, but he's been grinding, so it's been really cool.
Yeah. They're not superhuman. Like you just said, he's not in the gym 24/7. But he takes care of himself. He trains and he can do cool things like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you have
So
any other clients that made the board?
let's see. His wife was on push-ups, but she got knocked down, like barely knocked down. I think she got like 25. Let's see. Shannon, the one that I shouted out, her grip strength was on the board for a good while, got knocked out, but I think he was the only one. You had some dogs at least. Not everyone was a dog, but like a lot of your clients were on there for push-ups, planks. Like you got it,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Whatever you're doing,
dude,
stick with it.
it's not me, it's them. But
Yeah.
dude, our clients, yeah, we've got some people in the gym. And I know Rima was on the board for her plank time and push-ups, and Kirsten was on the board. Dude, Kirsten just knocked it out. I mean, they
Yeah.
both did. They were like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna hit this," and then boom.
I just loved how
And
competitive Rima was. Like she would see she got knocked off and then she would look for the number that she could get. And I was like, she's like, I'm going for that. And she always got it. So it was cool.
and I remember her and Holly were doing the like one for one, trying to one up each other because they were like middle of the leaderboard for like we ranked the top 5 best women plank times. Like how long can you hold a plank for? And they were like 2 and 3 for a little bit. So then Holly would get like, I think it started at like 3 something, and then it went up to 4, and then Rima did like a 5-minute plank, and they just kept going. And then I think they both hit like 6 minutes. But the leader ended up being, what was it, 11 minutes?
11 minutes. Shout out
One of
Abby's
Rob's
client.
clients.
No, it was Liz Gilman.
Oh, it was Liz, Abby's client.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a dog. She
Oh
was
my
actually in my circuit 2 weeks ago. And now she has a reputation around her because they were like, oh my gosh, like the other people in the class, they're like, you did the 11-minute plank. Like, I don't know if I could keep up with her. I was like, guys, we're fine. Like, we're just gonna do a regularly scheduled program. Like it'll be, yeah, but it's
She's
cool.
a celebrity now.
She is a celebrity.
Yeah. And by the way, everybody we've mentioned so far is a parent. Like these people have kids,
Hmm. They're
little
not in the
kids. That'll
gym
keep you.
7 days a
Mhm.
week. They come for 3 hours a week, maybe sometimes 3 times a week, sometimes two, so sometimes one. So they're just out moving. That's what's great.
Mm-hmm. They get after it.
Yeah.
And then I think, do you remember the men's plank time? The leader for the men's plank time?
Was it 8 minutes? It was Chris Epp. Is it 8 minutes? No, no,
Might
no,
have
no, no,
been.
no. It was Rob's client Kendall, I
It
think.
was. Yeah.
I think he got 11. No, did he get 8? He either got 8 or 11 minutes. I don't know. I think he was the leader. He's an animal. I watch Rob and sometimes you train with him, and like that guy's full sweat, but he's out here working. Him, his wife, and the little crew that they got, like someone got to get him a dog chain, like just some dogs, and they got to wear that because they're beasts.
Dude, that whole family's fit. Like they come to the gym together, and they're really hard to read too, because you try to read their faces, like it's rate of perception. That's half of how we read our people, but you can't read them. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're straight face, stoic. I'm like, is this hard? I literally can't tell
Right. And
sometimes.
they've been training with Rob for how long? Like they years. When I first
It's
started
more,
training,
yeah.
like everyone's telling me like you're gonna get clients that you'll be with for like 20 years, and I'm like, that is insane. But I could see it. Like, I mean, I love all my clients. Like wish I hope that I will be with them for a long time, because I mean it's just so fun. So yeah, they've just been so consistent. I feel like consistency is key to everything. So
Literally decades. They've been doing it for decades.
yeah.
Yeah. And Liz, the woman who did the 11-minute plank, I just see that and I'm like, dude, at that point, I- are you stopping because you got bored? Like, if you can go
Right.
11 minutes,
Like I feel like everything is just numb at that point, and it's I don't know that I don't want to try to work up for that, but it is inspiring to see that. It really is. And I mean, I could barely do 3 minutes, so I can only imagine 11. Like it's really neat.
yeah, shout out to the women. They showed up the guys on some of those
For
times.
sure.
And then for the push-ups, I forget who, do you remember who the leader was for that? Like guys and girls?
Girls, was it Morgan? I don't know if it
Might
was
have been.
Morgan. Guys, I just know the record was like 71 consecutively. Like this is really a test, not only your strength, but like your endurance. If you took any pause, like you're cut. So like people will look at it and be like, oh, I could do 100. It's like, no, like it's nonstop, like no breaks or anything.
Yeah. And there were, and most of the people on the leaderboard were, again, parents. There were a few kids, the young bloods up there, but
Mm-hmm.
there were like parents showing up their kids. Very
Yeah,
humbling.
it's
I
really
like
cool.
that.
It's really cool.
And what'd you do? 100 push-ups?
I did 101, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop trying. Gotta give these other guys a shot. No, I got what did I get? 35, but I could have done more, and it's just fatigue. Like I don't have the endurance for it, and that's something that I need to work on. And I will strive to get to 50. But yeah, I got showed up.
I did too. Humbling.
2.5.
I did. No, our clients killed it. Holly had some, we all had a few people up there.
Yeah.
And another thing from that I think people can take away, if you're, say, I don't know, struggling to get started, heck, even if you're already working out and you are wanting to mix it up, I think it's good to, yeah, set some goals for yourself, get your friends in on it, get your family in on it. It really created this buy-in that I hadn't seen in a while, and that was pretty cool. So,
Yeah, and it's neat because everyone's asking, "Oh, are you guys gonna have it again? Are you gonna have it again?" And it's like, yeah, we probably are. I don't know when, but it was just another like sense of like camaraderie, I guess, and it was just really cool seeing everyone compete. And I feel like as we get older, it's kind of hard to turn on that competitive switch because there's not really things to like compete for. So it was cool. Like I feel like everyone kind of turned back the clock and like locked into like their inner child. I don't know if that's the right way to explain it. That's how I saw it. So it was cool.
No, you're totally right. There become like less and less things to set goals for, I guess. I mean, when we say, "Oh, you should train for longevity," that's such a vague thing to people. It's
Right.
like what does that look like when I'm 100? Heck, some people don't even want to be or live to be 100, but it's just like a vague thing. So if you can put some concrete outcomes on it, and then you have something to work towards, because not everybody plays golf or pickleball. I encourage people to go out and do those things, but if you don't, then it's nice to have, again, challenges or a buddy to keep pushing you, like, hey, let's do this, or can you one up me, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
100%.
That's why we golf together.
So I would golf together, man. Just I love and I hate the sport. It's one sometimes I love it a little bit more, sometimes I hate it a little bit more. So yeah,
I,
it's just setting those standards.
you've beat me the past few times. That's why I feel like I need to step up my game.
Dude, I've beaten you like once in the past 4 rounds.
No, you've beaten me like a few times.
Yeah. It's always I always see it as like I just wanted the PGA championship when I beat Elias because he's good. So but he usually is having like the worst round ever and I'm having like my best round ever. So but that's just the way it goes.
Golf is hard, but in that little way, yeah, we kind of push each other. So it's finding little things like that, challenges, finding people to work out with or get your friends and family in on it. Because yeah, we train a lot of families. Now that I think about it, it's like you train a lot of like couples, like husbands and wives, and so does Abby. And then Rob trains like full families, like the
Mm-hmm.
kids too. And that's at one time. And then I
Mm-hmm.
train some couples, and then I train one family, but it's funny, I train everybody separate. So the wife, the husband, and then the kids, like all at different times on different days. But
Yeah, pretty cool.
but if you're all doing it, then that's just the norm. And then yeah,
And I always tell my clients, I'm like, I feel like the hardest part of like training is just getting to the gym. Like just getting off the couch, getting to the gym. Like the workout is the workout. You're gonna be able to do it, but it's just getting to the gym, getting in that routine. And I feel like once you start and get into it, you won't turn back.
you know who's really good about pushing people? Holly. She
Yeah, for sure.
they're like, "Oh, you have free time?" Like, "Oh, that's funny. There's an open bench."
Dude, she called me out the other day because I'm not a I'm still I do legs, okay. I'm not very fond on them, but I do them like with every workout. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna put 3 plates on like press. Let's do that. And then Holly walks by and she looks at it. And she's like, Johnny, that's what I do for like press. Add another plate. And I was like, yes, ma'am. And then I ended up doing like 10 or 12. And she was like, see, like, and I was like, yeah, it's just hard to, you know, I feel like I'm doing something if I have 3 plates. I don't want to overexert myself.
She pushed you.
She pushed me.
She pushes me too. Holly is my girlfriend, in case y'all didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She'll
get
be
I
on
get
the pod
lazy
too.
sometimes. She'll be on the pod.
I mean, she's the new trainer too. She actually has a really, really cool story about how she got into it. So you guys will find out when she's on the pod. But she definitely had some different career paths that she was thinking of. So
All right, man. Let's wrap this up.
let's wrap
So,
it up.
got a few more questions.
All right.
Let's keep a straight face. Let's keep this PG. 13. maybe I had to preface to Johnny that I did not check the explicit box under the little Apple
I
checkbox or
feel
whatever.
like I've been doing good. There's nothing out of pocket has been said. It's been very mature, and this is a fitness podcast, and we're keeping it fitness.
This is a family podcast, a family fitness podcast.
Yep.
And our favorite F word is fun.
You were cutting that out.
I probably am. Oh, jeez. I make myself cringe sometimes.
Nah, it's funny. Good stuff.
Yeah. All right, man. What is one thing you've learned from working alongside us trainers? Like either just from day to day in general or while you were interning? Like what's something you've learned?
I feel like everything that I do for my clients is what I've learned from you guys. Like I didn't know what mobility was until I came to Westwood and then taking the honest class or like seeing you with your clients. Like that is something that I now incorporate and I'm still asking questions. Like I'll ask Diana, well, we'll be doing a workout and then she'll do this. We'll do a specific exercise. I'm like, what's this for? And then I start feeling it. I'm like, oh, okay. Um, I've learned how to connect with each of the members. I mean, I feel like it's always scary going in when you're the new guy, and especially like at Westwood, like everyone knows everyone, and I was just dropped in, and I feel like just seeing how y'all interact with everyone, I've kind of learned to interact with them. I mean, I love everyone at Westwood. I feel like I still don't know everyone, and I hope that changes. But yeah, I've just honestly my whole career journey at this point, I've learned from you guys. So
And it's been fun having you, dude. Rob's pretty good about bringing on or in people that fit the culture, and you're very eager, open-minded. You're fun to be around. We kind of just keep it fun. Yeah, we keep it fun. And you have to. I mean, this isn't like an office job. It's pretty cool what we get to do, and we get to serve a lot of amazing people.
I will say I'm very blessed to be in the profession that like we're in because I really can't imagine myself working a normal 9 to 5. Like I feel like I'm the type of person that needs to be always doing something like in terms of work. Like I can't just be sitting still at a desk. Like I need to be on the move, talking to people. I'm a very social guy, so very blessed to be able to do what I do, and it's fun, like you said.
Yes, it is. Now, all right, imagine you're 80 years old looking back on your life. And what do you hope staying active allows you to keep doing? Is it specific activities? Is it to be with certain people?
I mean, just everything that I do now, like being able to drive, being able to get up off the couch without having to grab on to anything, being able to walk without a cane, being able to golf. I think I saw um, a video. There was like this 91-year-old golfer still going out on the course. Um, Being able to go over to friends or like families' houses and help out with things around the kitchen. Like that's my main goal, I guess, for when I'm 80 years old.
And you're very tight with your family. Of course, we want to be there for our family, right? Show up for the people that love us most.
Yeah, for sure. I love my family. We're a big family. We're Italian, so there's a lot of cousins, a lot of aunts, a lot of uncles. So shout out my grandma and grandpa.
Shout out the grandparents.
Yep.
And you mentioned golf. Yes, I think when we're trying to motivate people, when people are trying to motivate themselves, we we think about the big things. Like I told you, if I say we're training for longevity, that's so vague. If I say we're training so you can golf forever, that's a little bit more motivating. But then there's little things we take for granted, like I will stub my toe, my big toe, doing I don't know what. And then for the next week or two, I can't walk the same and I'm just like, dang, man, I really wish I had a healthy big toe. It's just dumb
Yeah.
little things like that that I hope I don't have to worry about when I'm older. And I
Yeah.
hope my body's just able to keep up.
Yeah. And I know, like, I mean, as through the aging process, like, you're not going to be able to do everything 100% as you would as a 20-year-old. But if I could get that to like 50 or 60%, that would be a W for me. So, I mean, I know Rob talked about him on the pod, but like, I look at Norman coming in every day and I'm like, I want to be like him. Like, he's getting after it, doing his mobility, um, just moving. And I'm like, that's what I want to do in life. Like, I want to be like that. I want to be at a point where I become sedentary or I have to be in a wheelchair. And I mean, I know it's life and you really can't control that, but you can, I guess, be aware and try to minimize that. So,
Yeah. You said something I like. You minimize things. And for people that aren't that old, it's still why we train. We can't prevent you from getting hurt. The banded monster walks we do, rotator cuff extensions,
right,
every little exercise or the big lifts like squat, they don't prevent you from getting hurt. They just minimize your risk. And why wouldn't you want the odds in your favor, right?
right.
So I think that's cool. Now, if someone is listening to this and is putting off or has been putting off taking care of themselves in their physical health, what's something they can do like today or this week that can change their future or get them back on that path?
I mean, like, Rome wasn't built in a day. You can't just be like, get with the trainer right now and you're going to start. Like, obviously not. But like, little things like, if you're driving to the grocery store, park at a parking spot that is not close to the entrance and get some steps in. If you're going to work, let's say you work on the third floor or second floor, try not to take the elevator, walk up the stairs, walk up and down, like just little things like that to get the body moving. I feel like movement is the key to everything. So just starting with little things like that, planting the seed, becoming aware of it first and like wanting to do it. And then just do the little things and eventually you'll get to a point where you will maybe see a trainer, maybe step foot in a gym. But yeah.
Doing or walking up the stairs is like doing a mini step up. You can tie almost every exercise to something in functional life. It
Right.
gives you the capacity to do it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to live life, man.
Live life. LIVIN.
Come on. All right, Johnny, how are the Jays doing this year?
Jays are not doing too well. They've been battling injuries. I think they're like 6 games below 500. And like, I mean, there's still a lot of baseball to be played, but they got to find a click. They've got to get healthy. They've got to win games. I think we last month we got back up to 500 and then got swept by the Rangers. It's like, you can't be doing that. Um, Vladdy's getting hits. Our star player is getting hits, but he only has like 2 home runs and he averages like 30 home runs a season. So yeah, I don't know. It'll come though. It'll come. Everyone just needs to get healthy. We'll be on the same page and let's go get that World Series.
Are you saying that's what's going to happen?
If everyone's healthy, I think there's a shot. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm not saying it's not gonna happen.
So, LeBron to Miami. No, you said LeBron to
Brown
Cleveland.
to Cleveland.
Jays win the series. And what about the Raiders?
I think me, you, and Rob went through the Raiders schedule, and I will be healthy. I will be happy with a cool 8-9, but got to do better than 3 wins. I do like um, Kirk Cousins starting for a little bit and then throwing in Fernando. But it's got to be competitive, dude. It's just so frustrating that they can't figure that out. And it's been, I don't know how many years since their last playoff win, probably like 2002. So,
Ooh, yeah, I was 3.
there.
Where wasn't that when you were born?
Yeah. Well, they went to I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was 2005. 2002 is when I was born. That's when they went to the Super Bowl. The Tuck rule was maybe 2005. It's been a while, though. I mean, over 20 years at least. So,
Man, but you got to beat the Broncos now.
yeah, there was a point in time where they couldn't beat us, and now we can't beat them. So, Jay, if you're listening to this, we're gonna beat you guys. We're gonna sweep you guys, and it's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna laugh when none of your predictions happen.
Hey, that's usually how it goes, and I've just accepted it. But you got to be
Yeah.
optimistic.
Yeah, the Cowboys will make the NFC wild card. We'll get first round bounce, and I'll be pretty happy with that.
I mean, yeah, that's
not a hot
a
take. That's
W
what we do like every third year.
yeah. But y'all got Caleb Downs. Like I don't know if you saw Malik Neighbors' reaction when they drafted him, and he was just like, "How did you guys let them get him?"
Come on.
So
I think we led the league in offensive yards and maybe
efficiency.
touchdowns last year. Efficiency
I
for
thought,
sure.
I
We
thought
were
you
like
guys were
one.
yeah.
We were just losing these games like 35 to 32 shootouts.
Can't be doing that.
And go Cubbies.
Cubbies are doing good. Are they?
Yeah.
Are they? They're on a heater right now.
Yeah, they're figuring it out.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, I visit Chicago every summer for a little training convention we go to, and we were just there, and it was awesome. And I went to 3 Cubs games, and they went 1-2 though. That's
Who did they
okay.
lose to? What was one team they lost to? Do you know?
Man, man. I think it was the Blue Jays.
That was one of them.
Dude,
They played the
so
Rockies that week too, right?
yeah, I got to watch them play the Rockies, then the Blue Jays, and then at that Blue Jays game, I told you Holly was literally this close to. I mean, she would have had to go to the hospital. So like,
Yeah.
we were upper deck, right hand or right of home plate, and I think it was Ian Happ at bat, and the dude just hits a rocket of a foul ball up into the upper deck, and I've never been that close to a foul ball. I'm smiling because everyone's okay.
We all know Elias wasn't
Yeah.
going to catch it.
Okay, I put my hand out, but this guy in front of us put his hand out right before, and it hit him square in the palm. But if it hadn't hit his, and then it might have hit mine, like it was coming straight for Holly's face. It would have just, like, dude, it would have been bad. And then the guy, he just played it off like he was being really cool, and like people came over to ask, "Are you okay, sir?" And he was like, "Yeah, for sure." But then he was like texting his family, and we could see from over his seat, and he was like, "Dude, I think I broke my hand. Like I need to get this checked out. Like I can't move it."
Dude, that is so scary, especially like you've seen how many incidents where like fans get hit in the head. I mean, they had to add nets so that way they could prevent it, but even then, like people are still getting hit.
But go Cubbies.
Go Jays.
Cubbies. Yeah, I think they're 4 or 5 games behind Milwaukee.
They are disgusting. But it doesn't matter because if you're going to play in the NL, you're going to lose to the Dodgers, unfortunately.
Yeah. I've got a buddy who's a Dodgers fan. He gets very defensive when we bring up the lockout.
Yeah. But I read something that a lot of the players are not in favor of a salary cap because they can make more money without one.
Oh wait,
But
yeah,
as a fan, it doesn't benefit us because it's like pay to win.
yeah. Baseball, dude, I love baseball. I played it in high school, and I think I'm just guessing a large majority of people don't enjoy watching regular season baseball, but
It's
I do,
hard.
and it's just a long season. Yeah. But it really does ramp up. If you've never watched postseason baseball in October, oh my gosh.
That is, especially if your team is in it, that is a journey. Like you feel like you're on the team and you're there
Dude.
for the highs and lows. I'm trying to get Elias into soccer. I feel like soccer is
Mhm.
so fun. Even the regular season matches are just fun to watch. I'm wearing a Italy jersey right now. World Cup's going on. Elias, any predictions on who's gonna win on Sunday?
So, you know, I don't know a ton. Yeah, Johnny's trying to get me into soccer. Johnny, you're kind of the guy for all that stuff. You know you know ball. So
I try. I feel
I
like
should
I'm
be
a very
asking
casual
you.
fan. Um,
Yeah, but you keep in the know.
yeah, for sure. For Sunday, Spain should win, but it's just if they can go up 2 goals like in the 70th, 80th minute and like don't let their foot off the gas, like keep attacking, they should win. But Argentina is just so scrappy. Like I think they're 3 knockout wins. They've all been trailing at one point and have scored multiple goals within like a 5 minute stretch. So I really don't know. I mean, I don't know. Let's just say Spain's gonna win. That'll be my
Okay.
prediction.
More hot takes. No, but I feel like soccer is very comparable to baseball in that now I'm appreciating it, even though I didn't have a background in soccer. But it's like when I was little, I used to knock on it because I was like, oh, games are 1-0, 2-0, like there's no scoring or action. But
Getting
that's how
excited for
people feel about
almost goals.
baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the stuff that does happen, like it means that much more, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
great. What do they call it? I think they call it the beautiful game.
The beautiful game.
Yeah.
And the fans, dude, the fans are nuts.
And I think that's part of what makes soccer so cool. Just because it's like my army versus your army. What's up?
What's up? Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Like I know they were going to some MLB games during off days in the cities that were hosting the World Cup games, and they were going to Mets games and then doing like the chants there.
They
I'm
had
just
no
like,
clue
dude,
what was going on.
no, literally zero clue. And they were having the
Uh,
time of their lives.
yeah. And that's I mean, that's the beauty behind the World Cup is like just brings everyone together and it's special, man. Like they're about to hit 100 year anniversary next World Cup. So
Yeah.
it's nice.
Dude, I I don't want to say this, but it it reminds me of like SEC
For sure.
stadiums, but maybe on another level. Like it's not
Hmm.
just like some people, it's like everybody's getting into these chants and waves. Like it's pretty crazy.
And like SEC, that is the top of the top what I feel like for American sports. Like that is on a different level on its own. And I think soccer might just top it. And it's just like you have fans that have these giant flags and they'll light flare guns and smoke goes everywhere. Like I don't it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And it's so cool to see like on Instagram, I'll see videos of foreigners like going to Bucky's or eating barbecue.
Yeah, I feel like they have looked at us and they see America's a cool place to be, like cool place to live. So it's
Yeah,
yeah.
man. God bless America. Shout out to the troops.
Shout out the troops.
Shout out
And
the troops.
gentlemen, start your engine.
Gens. Oh, Oh, that video gets me going.
That's a good one. Shout out Kevin
Jeez.
James.
Yeah, he uh he knows how to motivate me.
You know he died?
Shut up.
No, he didn't. I'm just kidding.
No, shut up, Johnny. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Johnny knows I'm gullible. I almost believed that for a half second.
Just trying so hard to keep a straight face.
You know who else is gullible? I've name dropped her a few times.
Holly.
Yep.
Yep. But she could
You
dish it
should
back.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She gets me. I'm pretty gullible too.
Yeah. So tomorrow when we go into work, let's you should test her, see if she'll believe that Kevin James died.
Does she know who Kevin James is?
Uh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe
It
not.
has to be like someone that I mean, I don't know what pop culture she likes. I just know it's Taylor Swift. But
Holly adores Taylor Swift, but she knows way too much about her, so she'll know you're
yeah, no,
lying.
she'll yeah.
Yeah. We'll think of someone.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Johnny, great to have you on. You're one of my best buds now. You're very new to training, and I really do admire the perspective you have, and it kind of reinvigorates me. We're learning from each other. We keep it fun, and work is fun. So
Work
I've
is
really
fun.
enjoyed having you.
Well, thanks for having me on the pod. We've been talking about this since he started the pod. Like it was every week. When are you gonna hop on the pod? When are you gonna hop on the pod? So now it's here and I hope to be back. So yeah.
Yeah, and it actually didn't happen because also when we were you remember when we were golfing like twice a week, like this time last year, because
Mm-hmm.
we weren't really busy. Like it was just a slow season and you were
I was
just
just an
about to
intern.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was still working my way up and just we had a lot of free time. So fast forward to now and we just like haven't had the same amount of time, which is a great
No.
problem. But
Yes,
yeah, we've been
for sure.
talking about this. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been cool though. I
So
mean, I want to give a shout out to your podcast because it's just really cool to see like everything unfold, like the steps. And then I remember kept on talking about it and like your app, and you'd be like, oh, like I'm like 80% done. And then like the next day, now we're back at 70. So now that everything is up and running, like I really do think it'll take off. Like, I mean, again, like we say to training, consistency is key, but like for podcasting and like your app, consistency is also key. So it's gonna be fun, and I'm just excited for where this podcast will go, and it'll be great.
thanks, brother. Yeah, we're trying to create this community, share perspectives, but create the community kind of how Rob did. Because if he had never created a community, I mean, dude, we wouldn't have met. I wouldn't have ever like got this job. I mean, it all kind of
Yeah,
starts at like connections, and
right. I mean,
I
but
do
isn't that
enjoy.
life?
Yeah,
This connection. So I mean, it's awesome. Shout out Rob. Forever indebted to him. So he's probably the best boss anyone could ever ask for.
yeah, easily the greatest boss ever. I enjoy working for him, and he also makes it fun, but keeps
Yeah,
us
for sure.
accountable.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny, we'll have to do this again. We'll have to see
Yeah.
if your predictions come true,
We'll see.
your sports
We'll see.
predictions,
Yeah. Hopefully they do.
and then
I don't know.
yeah, yeah. And hook 'em horns. This is our year.
Hook 'em.
Hook 'em. All right, man. We'll talk soon, and thanks for joining.
Yeah. Thanks, man.